There's a parable, and the parable is told many different ways, but the main gist of the story is that there's a community and there's a river, and somebody notices a baby coming down the river, and the baby's obviously not safe in the river, and so they jump in and they rescue the baby, and then somebody takes care of this baby, and then shortly after that another baby comes downstream. And so this community now is rescuing these babies, and as they're rescuing the babies, two people take off walking, and the rescuers are like, "Where are you going? We need your help." And they said, "We're going upstream to see who's putting babies in the river." And the idea behind it is that sometimes there's a lot of things happening and we're seeing the results, but we need to go upstream and we need to help take care of things before they become a problem.
The families that I see and work with every day, right, that there's this big gap between what they need and what we're able to give them. And here comes the Ellison Center at the perfect time to meet all those needs.
So there is an official definition of infant mental health that is the developing capacity of children, birth to 3 or birth to 5, in 3 different areas, being able to experience, express, and regulate emotions, being able to form close and secure relationships, and to explore the environment and learn. And all of that is done within the context of community, culture, family, etc.
When I tell people that I am a therapist working with infants and early childhood, I often get a blank stare back. People don't realize that the tiniest humans have mental health needs as well.
We're a unique space that really tries to meet the needs of the families. We don't expect families to meet a clinical model or to meet a certain standard of care or a way of doing therapy. We really try and partner with our families to be creative and working with them in the best way that we can.
We were really finding that there are a lot of very young children and families that were needing mental health support and services, and there weren't many therapists that were able to meet the needs.
So what is it like to have a center started in my name? And it's kind of amazing, and it's quite an honor, obviously. When they first mentioned the idea, I laughed. And then they came back to me after a retreat and said that they were serious, and I just felt incredibly honored that they were naming the center after me.
That was the one thing we all had in common, working with young children and families, and we'd all been mentored by Jane Ellison. And so we actually started meeting regularly and thinking about what it could look like, and then thinking, oh, we could really do this.
The other thing that really sets the Ellison Center apart is that it's going to be a one-stop shop for families. In the past, families might have to go to one location for occupational therapy, physical therapy. We're going to get them all in-house here, serve families, really make it easy.
I enjoy working with infant mental health, and what it means to me is that I get to sit with a family and young children, and usually we're the first intervention that comes for that family, and we get to sit with them and create a space to hold that child's experience along with how it plays into the context of that family and that culture and what that means to them, so that we can help set that child up for typical development moving forward.
I see the Ellison Center fitting in the fabric of our community because it was started by people who believe they can make a difference. My hopes for young children and families in the community is that they will feel safe, secure, and trust themselves and those around them in the community.
So the sky's the limit. We want to have a building, we want to have outdoor space. I mean, there's a lot of things that are in our dreams. Right now, we're providing the therapeutic services in an amazing way that we never thought possible.
There are so many things that can hiccup development with littles and their caregivers, and early intervention can make all the difference to prevention of more serious mental health issues developing later.
And so we are always trying to go upstream and not just be in the intervention part of the work, but the prevention and the promotion.